Good afternoon. Welcome to City Time Sound broadcast of the Knights Invitational, as well as the home opener for the 2-0 San Diego City College men's basketball Knights versus the 3-0 Chabot College Gladiators. Thank you for joining us here on City Time's YouTube channel. I am Joe Panek, and with me today doing color commentary is Vince Outlaw. Vince, as the Knights play their first game at home, what are the expectations for this team this season?
Well, expectations are high for this season. Thanks a lot, Joe. Ranked number 4 in the preseason California Community College men's basketball coaches poll. So they have some high hopes with 4 of the Knights already receiving D1 offers and others on the team being looked at by colleges. There's a lot of talent on this team that made it to the Sweet 16 last year, but is now has aspirations of more. They've started their season off well, 2-0 with road wins against Rio Hondo, a big victory, 104-175 up at Santa Monica College's Classic. And then they came the next day and played number 12 ranked Santa Monica and beat them 72-65. So a couple of good wins to get things started here for the San Diego City College Knights. Offense is being led by returning sophomore guards Al Green and KJ Bradley, with Dexter Stratton and Kevy Love leading the team in rebounds.
Wonderful. And we have the Chabot Gladiators coming down from Northern California. They are ranked 9th this season, and they are 3-0. They had 3 games in a row earlier this week, you were telling me earlier. Yes. And when you spoke to their head coach, McMillan, earlier today, what was he trying to get started here in this game?
Yeah, Keenan McMillan. He is his 5th year at Chabot. And he is really looking to improve on what they did last year. They shared their conference title, and they also made a Sweet 16 appearance in the state. So they're looking to advance further this year, ranked number 9 in the preseason poll. As you said, coming off a tournament that's a long-standing tournament that was just recently renamed the John L. Wagner Tournament up there in Hayward at their home court. They played 3 games in 3 days with some large victories in those, plus won the tournament with a triple overtime victory, scoring 117 points in the game. Some of the early standouts for them in this season include their guards Noah Thomas and Zach Brodus, with Brodus and freshman guard Marcellus Edwards leading the team in rebounds. Joe.
Wow, 3 games in a row, 3 days in a row with a triple overtime to finish it. That is good conditioning. He told that to us. Focus on conditioning, staying in shape. That's the only way you can get through a wild few days as they did. When we spoke to Coach Mitch Charlins, who just came off his 350th victory a couple games ago in the first game of the season, what is he looking at as he gets started in this invitational, which is he's going to be matched up against also the number 3 team, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, tomorrow. So he's got the number 9 team today, the number 3 team tomorrow. What was he going to be focusing as he comes into this game against Chabot?
Well, he's focused on those 2 guards that I just mentioned, Noah Thomas and Zach Brodus, and working on defensively on ball screens, watching for Chabot to be working that ball screen action and playing good defense against that is a real key for Coach Charlins here today at City College. Also, another key that he is looking at on the offensive side is actually that same thing, making sure that they're running their ball screen offense well, and doing that in a team that is still coming together, even though they've got, as I had said earlier, a lot of players that are getting good looks from next level teams. They still have quite a few newcomers to the team, some coming in as sophomores with some experience, and then some that are freshmen. they're still trying to come together as a team, and so he feels like this kind of an atmosphere where they're playing, top teams in the state is good for his team to keep them going and really try to gel them more.
Well, here we are. We're about to get started here at the Knights Invitational. We are very excited as 4 of the top 10 teams are playing today back-to-back. We just watched Fullerton drop their first game to West Valley, who is ranked 3rd, and Fullerton is ranked 1st. So there's going to be some mix-up here in the top rankings of basketball, and quite the slate to start off for the Knights. And we're about ready for tip-off, and let's get this game started. We have Crawford tipping off against Hamilton to start our game between the Chabot Gladiators and the home SD City Knights. Starting off with Bradley taking it up. Good point. Some good movement here. Across the center. Down in the paint, it is stolen by Tumlin. Taken up by Edwards. Edwards passes it down low, and it is put in by Brodus.
That was one thing that Charlins didn't mention.
Was transition D.
Houston down to foul.
Before the shot, looks like
Hamilton.
The Knights are trying to really dump it down low, maybe take advantage of some size difference there.
Houston with the inbound. Sends it over to Strat. Wait.
Stratton is the #1 rebounder for the Knights after 2 games, so continuing where he's left off there.
Shoots 2 for Stratton. Gonna miss the first one. Brodus really went down there and scored that very quickly. We heard a lot about him. He's their highest scorer on their team. Inbounds it. Edwards taking it up. Looks like he passes it over to Hamilton. Setting up at a point. Back over to Thomas. Kicks it out. Brodus getting a lot of attention here. Double team. Puts it, drives it in, kicks it bow, and it's stolen away by Green. No, taken back by Thomas. Green gets it back again, and now in transition to Bradley. Down over, and a slam dunk from Crawford.
Great team offense on that, with getting the trailer on that.
Pushing the pace now, Thomas is. Pass it over to Hamilton. Hamilton has it at the top. He's going to drive into the basket. Backing down, looking to kick it back out. Brodus with the ball at the free throw line. Puts it up, it is blocked, and it looks like there's going to be a foul on that Houston.
Yep.
It's going to be shooting 2.
Both teams pushing it into the paint to try to get shots. Both teams a little bit rough on the ball handling, but I'm sure that'll straighten itself out as they get a little more here on the game.
So far, 3 points for Brodus. Tied 3-3. 18 minutes and 25 seconds into the game. A foul each. Second shot. Sinks it again.
Yeah, Brodus is one of their top free throw shooters for the Gladiators.
Bradley takes it to the point to Green. Back out to Bradley. In the corner. Houston puts it up. Looks like he just misses. Swatted. Green takes the steal. Fires it down court, and it is dunked from Crawford.
Nice look.
That's his second dunk of the game.
And a nice look from Green.
Once again, the Gladiators pushing the pace. It's up, and that's an Edwards miss. Outlet to Green, pushing the pace once again. Pick from Crawford. And it's going to be out of bounds off of the Gladiators. They're really pushing it. They weren't lying. Getting back out in transition, making it move. Sometimes you want to just get out there.
Yep.
Start off a game.
Seems like his team that coach was looking to play together is doing pretty well in that way.
Crawford with the inbound. Green has the ball. Back to Crawford. Backing down, getting his space, puts it up, and it is going to be another miss. Brodus pushing the limit, going for it. Misses, but then rebounded and missed again. Hamilton with the offensive rebound. Back the Knights' way. There's Crawford in the corner. Across court. Three is no good. Bradley airballs the three, and it goes back to the Gladiators. Thomas takes it up on the right side. Over to Edwards. Hamilton with a pick. Double team. Trying to drive it in. Back out to Brodus with the three. And it's good. Brodus continues as the sole scorer of the Gladiators.
7 points for Brodus already.
There's Green, makes a good move. He gets an open three, and he nails it. That makes it 8-7.
The top scorers from both teams exchanging blows there.
Brodus with the ball again. Everything works well when he's got it. Driving into the basket, and it's swatted out of there. And now we're back in transition. Bradley pushing the pace. Green down. And it's good. Cubitt getting positioning, and he had that beautiful block as well. Edwards with the ball. Setting something out. Back out to Tumlin with the three, and he nails it. First points for him on the day. 10-10, all tied up. Bradley looking to set something up. Green looking for a shot. Misses it. Offensive rebound. It's going to be a foul on. The Gladiators. Is that Edwards?
I believe so.
Just a foul on the floor. No shooting. Their third foul of the game. 15-22 here in the first.
Dennis Kamberoff checks in for the Knights also.
Bradley fades it, and it's a rebound. Brodus continues to push the pace. Him on Kamberoff with the shot. Bounces off the front iron, and it's like, was that over the back?
Over the back. Foul number 4.
On Kaba.
Wow.
Kaba. Bradley's taking it up. Out to Love. Over to Moore with the three. In and out. Tips around. Got another foul on. Mims is taking it up. Passes it over to Kaba. Kaba with the ball. Back out to Edwards. Edwards takes it to the corner. Kaba pushing it. Rebounded by Kamberoff.
Good paint defense by the Knights there. 3 men on him.
Back out to Moore. Bradley setting something up. Cubitt with the pick. Driving in with the layup, and it is in, and the foul. That's an and one.
Sweet move there by KJ Bradley.
Wow.
Taking it right to the hoop. Bradley, one of those top second leading scorer after 2 games for the Knights.
If he makes this one here, it's going to give him a 3-point lead. 14:09 left in the first. We have some substitutions. Howard for the Gladiators has come in. And Bradley gets his free throw. Push the pace. Looks like we found someone open. Chabot Gladiators get another one underneath to DJ Howard.
Charlene can't be happy about those easy buckets.
Absolutely. Out to Love. Love gets it over to Moore. Moore driving into the basket, looking for something. Fade away, bounces in, gets the good bounce. Keeps that 3-point lead. As the Gladiators continue to push the pace, Mims driving up court. Kembarov on him. They switch. Moore playing good defense, back out. And the 3 is good from Nico Rodriguez. That's going to be his first points of the game. And we got a 15-all score. Love gets the pick. Picks it back. Fade away from the corner, just off the back iron. Brodus drives it up and finds a wide open Mims for 3, and he does not miss his opportunity. He nails it, and that gives the Gladiators the 3-point lead. Gonzalez with the ball. Out to Moore. With the fadeaway 3. No good. Kembarov with a good tip. Back out to Love. Make it a move. Love gets the ball back again at 3. He's going for a drive, and it looks like there's going to be a foul.
Yeah, one of the things that Coach Charlin's talked about working on was ball screen offense, and can't say that we've seen a lot of that so far. A lot of movement around, but not a lot of screens and up near the top of you. That's kind of what I'm seeing.
A couple substitutions for the Knights. Green is back in. Who gets the ball? Makes a drive right to the basket, and he's got a incredible play. Looks like he might have gotten hit on the head. But he's going to shoot 2. Green is the leading scorer of the Knights this season so far.
Yep, he's one of those players on the Knights that have already been offered and accepted at Louisiana Tech.
He gets this is going to be his 5th point of the game. And he does. 1-point game as the Gladiators continue the strategy of really pushing it up the court. Mims with the ball. Gets a pick from Howard. Decides away from it. Rodriguez getting his own space. Back out to Mims. Rodriguez from the corner. No good. Air ball. And they're calling it off of is that off of the Gladiators?
Off the Gladiators. Knights ball.
Gonzalez takes it up. Starting lineup for the Knights right now is Green, Stratton, Gonzalez, Houston, and Crawford. Gonzalez with the ball, driving into the basket, kicks it back out, and we got a jump shot, and it is good from Dexter Stratton. Knights take the lead back. Mims bringing it up. He's got some moves here. Passes it over, and it looks like they're going to call a foul on the floor before the pass. Stays Gladiator ball. Noah Thomas with the inbound. Mims takes it back over to Thomas with a little jump shot, and he gets it right in. Green looking for space. It's a good pass. And up. And that's back-to-back points for Stratton. Mims going straight to the basket. That was a block, yes, for Alex Crawford.
Looks like a little size advantage right now for the Knights.
Going to the, that's going to be a travel on Nico Rodriguez. Went to the basket, up and down.
I think the Knights kind of got away with a swipe at the arm there, but
KJ Bradley is back in for the inbound. Got Bradley, Green, Stratton, Houston, and Crawford playing right now for the Knights. Bradley at the top, takes the three, a little off bounce. He gets his own rebound. He has it in the corner again, going up to the basket. Oh, beautiful up and under. Well, Thomas pushes the pace. There's no time for the Gladiators for this. Tumlin back over to Atkins. Atkins at the point looking for a pick from Howard. Back to Thomas. And Tumlin goes up for it, but the help draws a foul. Every time the Knights do something, it just seems the Gladiators they're not given a second for celebration.
No, they're pushing the ball. Transition seems to be a big deal to the Gladiators. Knights are going to have to really be working to get back.
Free throw is good. That makes it 23-21. Tumlin for a second shot. And he goes 2 for 2. Green with it at point, back over to Bradley. Underneath to Crawford, and he gets it. Beautiful passing. Oh, and a steal from Green. Open three. Oh, the offensive rebound ends up in what looks to be a over the back on Edwards from the Gladiators. And look at that. Quick reaction play from Green, and he's all over the court.
Yeah, it's the second foul on Edwards. And that pulls him out of the game here at 9 minutes left.
Crawford shoots 2. The hustle from Green today has been incredible. He has a couple steals at least, and he scored 5 points as well.
He is one of the second-year members of this Knights squad.
Crawford hits it again. 5-point lead for the Knights, and now they're running full court. Slow down this Gladiators team, but they find some space. Harper trying to get his positioning. Back out to Brodas. Gets the shot, gets the ball back, gets blocked again, and it seems they're going to get him on a foul. Brodas shoots 2.
Is that a foul on Houston?
Brodas misses the first one. Here comes second one, and it's missed again. 0 for 2. No harm, no foul for the Knights on that drive. Bradley with the ball. Underneath to Crawford with the slam jam. I want to say that's his 3rd dunk of the game.
I think we got our first time out here. That quickly got Coach McMiller up off the bench for the Gladiators, and I'm not sure he's liking what he sees on a little run there by the Knights. The 7-point lead here at 9 minutes left.
Now, they're pushing the pace. As of right now, they're down by 7. Do you think they should continue to be getting out in transition as they have been, seeing how it's been working so far?
Well, the Knights seem to be, while it seemed like they might be getting beat, they're getting multiple players back and meeting the Gladiators at the rim. So it seems like there's while they're maybe getting a run in, the Knights seem to be handling it pretty well.
The Gladiators are putting serious pressure on the Knights every time they get the ball, especially after points. It clearly seems to be a sort of a point of emphasis from the Gladiators, as every single time there's never a moment to celebrate, especially after these wonderful dunks from Crawford. He's now 10 points in the first less than 11 minutes of the game.
Yeah, the Knights are doing really well off of turnovers. 8 points off of turnovers for the Knights to 2 for Chabot. Also, rebounding seems to be favoring right now the Knights. So that's why we got a 7-point lead for the Knights.
The Knights are also drawing more fouls already in the bonus.
But one thing the Knights aren't doing is shooting well from the outside. 1 of 6 from the 3.
Brodas with the inbound, some more continued pressure from the Knights. Green, we got a double on Thomas right there, and he finds an open Brodas with, misses the layup. And it's back the Knights' ball. And the Knights are going to push the pace as well. Crawford with it, back out to Bradley. Bradley taking it right to the basket for an easy lay-in.
AJ Bradley, you heading to Southern Utah next year.
And another steal from Bradley, and it looks like it's going to be coming.
Knight defense with another steal. Their 4th of the game.
Discussing on who they believe it went out on. And it is the Knights' ball. That's another steal. Bounced off of a Gladiator on the way out.
Stop playing with your hair, Noah. Get a bucket.
The Knights' defense has been incredibly resilient so far, handling all the pressure and giving it right back. But Bradley gets the pick from Crawford. Fadeaway 3.
The step back 3 and the foul.
Oh, wow. This game is getting away from the Gladiators, and Bradley is going to the line to get a 4-point play for his 11th point of the game.
The Knights fans are out tonight.
Bradley off the front iron, tipped, but they're going to lose it. He does not complete the 4-point play, but still have a 12-point lead. Brodus inbounding. This pressure on the Gladiators has been working. Defensively, the Knights have been on fire. Out. Brodus with the ball, takes it back up to the point. Gets doubled as he moves to the right, loses the ball, but his own teammate picks it up. That's Thomas now. Thomas with the crossover, drives right into the paint, kicks it back out to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Tried to save it, but he was unable to. We have Noah Thomas and Makai Thomas out on the court right now.
And the Knights defense seems to be getting in the way there of the Gladiators getting any kind of open looks. Everything's being challenged.
Bradley at the point, setting up a play over to Green. Green looking for some space here underneath the basket, down to Cubit. Gets the positioning, but is unable to put it in the basket. To the front, Mims setting it up. Driving in. Looks like he's gotten trapped, looking for an outlet. Noah Thomas with the ball, driving to the basket. He finds space, and it looks like he draws a foul. Noah Thomas is going to shoot too.
Knights are really making the Gladiators pay every time they get to the rim, whether it's a block or even a foul. They really seem to be playing a very physical game underneath there and playing tight defense out top.
Always got to earn it the hard way, right?
The good teams find a way to get through that.
There's another one, and he gets the second one. 11-point game. Al Green with the ball, leading scorer of the Knights on the season, gets picked. And it looks like they're going to call Cubit on is that a moving screen?
Looks like an illegal pick there. Yep.
Brodus is going to inbound it. Knights are going to continue pressure at the inbound, not giving them space. Mims with the ball. Kicks it back out to Brodus in the corner. He's got one-on-one. There's the challenge. And looks like Love fouls him on the floor. They are in the bonus, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. First shot, and he misses it with the 1-and-1. Oh, tipped out, but the Knights regather it. Bradley has it up to Green, down to Kemerov. He gets some space underneath the basket. He's going to go up with it. Double team, gets blocked, and now it's the Gladiators the other way. Thomas pushing the pace out to Noah Thomas with the three, and it's off the front iron. He gets the rebound and gets the 3-point play. And one for DJ Howard. Shooting. Can he complete the 3-point play? That's going to bring the game within 8. Make some changes. KJ Bradley comes out.
Yeah, Chabot's been a little bit more efficient from the 3 than the Knights, but it doesn't seem to have helped them that much.
Some sort of discussion going on. Is it a injured player? It's like Noah Thomas is going to see a trainer. And he's currently on the court, so they're going to need to bring someone else out.
What are you looking for, your jumper?
Not sure what's going on.
Yeah,
They're working on Noah Thomas on the sideline there, but I guess they're waiting for him to come back out. Okay, here he comes.
I guess maybe there's something wrong with his uni. Not exactly sure what that was, but.
And he misses the three-point opportunity. Howard, sorry. Green with the ball, over to Crawford. Back over to Green. Green's looking for something. Down in the corner to Gonzalez. Gonzalez driving to the basket, back out to Crawford, going in as well. That looked close for a travel, but it must have been making contact with the ball, allowed him to avoid the up and down.
DJ Howard of the Gladiators kind of making his presence known there with the block. Also on the other end with the almost and one.
Ran out of time on the shot clock. Green was unable to get it off, and now it's the Gladiators' ball once again. Makai Thomas. Howard fighting for position underneath, asking for the ball. They don't give it to him. Noah Thomas drives to the hoop, gets some space, but misses the shot. Green pushes the ball back the Knights' way. Underneath to Crawford. He puts it in. Alex Crawford, that's his 12th point of the game. Oh, Thomas with the ball. Passes it to the point. Mims with the 3. It's in! With the good roll over the front iron. Makes it back to an 8-point game. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left. Green has the ball. Back to Crawford, the leading scorer of the Knights tonight. There's a fade away from Love, and he also gets the beautiful bounce.
The rims are helping out today here at Harry West.
Brodus. Thomas falls down, and he's fighting for the ball. Looks like he's going to call a timeout.
Sure looked like he took a few steps there before he fell, so that's how that goes.
Maybe got away with one really quick. So now we're set for another timeout. That's the second timeout of the game. They've really been just kind of running through it.
The JUCO game is a quick game, and they continue to move through it, especially when you don't have those nasty TV timeouts.
Oh, those pesky timeouts. But we will promote San Diego City Times on YouTube, and San Diego and SD City Times, SD City Times, or City Times Sound as well. Our media organization here, that is where we are coming from and what we're working with. You can read articles about the basketball team and any other sports or things happening at campus at sdcitytimes.com.
Yeah, we published last week a preview of the hoop season and what some of the Knights are looking forward to, and Coach Charlins. And then also a preview of the Knights Invitational here. So those are both out there on sdcitytimes.com.
So check that out. Keep up with what is happening on the campus, right?
There you go.
And we're back from timeout here. Brodus with the inbound. Over to Mims. looking for something, but the stingy Knights defense won't allow anything. He ends up taking a shot with just a few seconds left on the shot clock, and the Knights get the ball, forcing a tough shot once again. That was Moore driving it up. There's another foul on the Gladiators. That's on Thomas, Mackay Thomas. 10th foul for them, and they're in the double bonus.
Yeah, both teams really pushing the ball down. Again, that seems to be one of the stories of this first half, at least, is it's a transition game.
His first free throw is no good.
Coach Charlins was talking about that in the pregame, about being able to get that transition game going with a team that is about half and half new and returning. So that message seems to have gotten across so far.
The Gladiators push it up the court. Thomas with a nice teardrop, but it bounces off the back iron, and the Knights get the ball back, now pushing the pace as well themselves. Moore with the ball on the left side. Rest of the team catches up. He's not giving up on it. He gets the shot off, and another bounce off the front iron. Well done. Close steal. And the refs are discussing it. Is that out on the Gladiators or the Knights? They're calling it out on the Knights. Let's say that the Knights were looking for a travel. They didn't get it. Mims being covered by Bradley. Goes up with the fade. Rolls just out. And looks like they're going to call a foul on Howard. And it's another couple free throws for the Knights. I mean, they're both in the double bonus now. So
we've had no lack of fouls here in the first half.
No, that aggressive play looks like it's creating plenty of fouls. All that pushing it up the court.
Yeah, number 2, Noah Thomas for Chabot, really struggling in this first half. He's their top scorer coming into the game, and he has only got 3 points, 1 for 5, 1 for 2 from the line. Missed both of his attempts from the 3.
Crawford gets another one, and the current leading scorer for the Knights, Crawford, is a couple more points there for him. He's at 14 on the day.
Crawford was one of the players that Coach Charlins mentioned specifically as a newcomer on Media Day.
Thomas to Thomas. Noah Thomas to Mackay Thomas, back to Mims underneath the basket. Brodus puts it in. That's a good lay in there. But the Knights hold a strong lead, and they're slowing it down a little bit. Fade is no good. And the Gladiators push it back. Brodus with the ball. And it's blocked, swatted away by Cubitt. And in transition, Love has the ball. He's driving right to the basket, and he misses it.
I think he got a hand on that, too. I think number 5 got a hand on that.
Labat.
Yeah.
Labat looks to have gotten a hand on it, and now we're going to get a foul on the floor. Couple pushing the pace back and forth, and it ends in a foul with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in the half. 13-point lead for the Knights. The Knights have been neutralizing Noah Thomas today. As you said, their highest scorer, averaging 27 points a game. What have you seen from what they're doing on defense to keep him out of range?
Well, it seems like they're picking him up way high. So he's getting a lot of attention right up at the top. And then the Knights defense seems to be collapsing in the middle and not letting anything easy to the bucket.
Gonzalez taking it up, gets the pick from Cubit, fades away, was unable to get the shot. Back out, Green looking for the steal, but he misses it, and Brodus pushes it back the other way. 2-on-1. Numbers are not in their favor, but they get the space. And Makai Thomas scores his first points of the game. Bradley brings it up. It's a 9-point game now. Green goes inside, tries to get him to jump it. Just rolls the hoop, the ball over the hoop and into the basket.
Green does not seem to be afraid to go to the hoop.
Brodus doing the same thing on the other side and drawing a foul. Who are they going to get that on? Green and...
Looks like Cubit was there too, right?
Green and Cubit kind of sandwiched him.
Second foul on Cubit. That was his third. That's Cubit's third foul.
That's the first from Brodus, and he misses. Still seeking that 10th point. One more shot, and he gets it. That's double digits for Brodus in this first half. 10-point game. Bradley with the ball. In the corner, underneath to Kemberov. What a beautiful play, and they cannot finish it. Houston cannot finish it, and they push it the other way. There's Thomas going up with it and draws the foul.
If the Knights give the Gladiators any room, the Gladiators are pushing the ball and taking it to the hole, resulting in quite a few foul shot opportunities. The 14 free throws attempted already by Chabot.
Lucky for the Knights, their free throws have not been falling.
No, 57% right now.
But he does get the first one. Thomas with his second free throw here. And he misses it. Rebound from Gonzalez. Bradley taking it up. The screen from Kemberov, and he finds space and puts it right to the basket. And now they're pushing the pace. Still pushing it, still doing the trap, attempting to trap, or attempting a full court press of sorts. Brodus driving into the basket. Finds a great pass to a cutting Mims, but the defense is there to shut it down.
Brodus has got some big eyes on him also. He can take it to the hole, but he also is looking for his teammates. Yeah, he's got a couple assists already today.
Mims gets the inbound. Thomas looking for the three, see if he can get going. He misses again, and that's Kemberov with a rebound. Bradley has it, and they're going to slow it down. Looking for the last possession of the game. The shot clock is turned off, or of the half rather. Bradley steps to the side, makes a move, shoots it with a few seconds left, and he nails it. And the game and the half is over. Wow. Couldn't have drawn that up any better.
Nope. That was a nicely done play. A great way to finish the half for the Knights. They've really kind of come out strong, and it's really been very defensive that they've really done well on the defensive end. Yeah, holding Chabot to 36% from the field, 55% from three, and 56% from the free throw line for Chabot. Forcing 5 turnovers on Chabot. The big differences here in this first half. City College has got 11 points off of turnovers to 4 for them. So for the Gladiators, that they're really, the pressure defense on that end is turning into points on the other end. Also a pretty big rebounding discrepancy with the Knights at 22 rebounds to 16
wow.
for Chabot. The big rebounding difference is on the defensive side. So I think that tough defense is turning into rebounds for the Knights. About even on assists. The Knights are playing again another defensive stat there, leading on blocks 5-3 and steals 4-2. Committing one more foul than Chabot, but it doesn't seem to have been an issue so far with Chabot's pretty poor free throw shooting.
It seems the Knights have been shooting. They've been getting their shots though, albeit their three-pointers have not looked great. They've been getting their shots in the paint and drives to the basket. They look tremendous with that, and they're making their free throws as well. So, not allowing easy shots, and luckily having Chabot miss their free throws. That's leading to, I would say those would be significant keys to their position as leading in this game by 13 at half.
Yeah, so we could take a look at some of the players and let's give you a lineup of that. The Knights led in scoring by KJ Bradley and Alex Crawford, both having games, both scoring 14, with Al Green contributing 7, Kevin Moore 5, Dexter Stratton also 5 points. Kevy Love with 2, and Dylan Kubit with 2 also. In the rebounding category for the Knights, Alex Crawford and Kevin Moore both leading with 4. And then Clay Bradley and Dennis Kamberoff with 3 each. Kevy Love with 2, and Al Green, Dylan Kubit, and Kenny Gonzalez 1 each. KJ Bradley's been the big 3-point shooter for the Knights. 1 of 3, if you can call that big. If we look at Chabot, at the Gladiators, we've called his name a lot in that first half.
Yes.
Zach Brodus, really taking it to the hole, but being met, in a lot of ways. But he also has been dishing off with 2 assists, 2. Other scoring leaders there. Mackay. Let's make sure we're getting Mackay Mims and Mackay Mims with 6. Noah Thomas, the big surprise here so far, 0 for 3 from 3 points, only shooting 1 for 6 from the field with 5 points. He in there has been their #1 scorer through 3 games. He was also the tournament MVP for their recent 3-game tournament. Noah Thomas from Chico. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half with Thomas, as he seems to have been the one that's kind of not gotten his. Nick Tumlin has 5, DJ Howard with 4, Nico Rodriguez with 3, and Mackay Thomas with 3 also. Rebounding for the Chabot Gladiators, Zach Brodus leading, as he has throughout their first games. He's been one of their leading rebounder, along with their second leading scorer. So that seems to be holding thing. Thomas Labatt with 2 rebounds, DJ Howard and Mateo Hamilton, and also with 2. And then also contributing Nico Rodriguez and Mackay Thomas on the boards.
neutralizing Noah Thomas seems to be what it seems to be an emphasis, I would say, because he not only has he not made any three-pointers, he's only shot 3. And we have some stats in previous games. I mean, he was the MVP at the John L. Wagner tournament, averaging 27.7 points per game. And his three-pointers, it's usually hitting, between 2 all the way up to 7. So he's a big 3 shooter. He'll take the threes, he'll make the threes, but we've barely even seen him take the threes so far in this game.
Yeah, it seems like the defense for the Knights has really been picking up. We've seen it from three-quarters court to full court, all half court. They've been picking up very high and not giving Thomas a chance to get any real good looks. Although he seems like he's had a few, but nothing that's fallen so far. So it'll be interesting to see if they change up at all. That seems to be working so far for the Knights in the first half.
And it would be a player you could be scared about, even being up 13. Someone that can put together, a run of a couple three-pointers, 3 3-pointers in a row, things like that. All of a sudden, you're down to, a 5-4-point game.
You usually don't keep those scores down long.
Yes, you keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting. And so that's going to be us. We'll be back for the second half. And thank you for watching on City Times YouTube. Check out citytimes.com for more information about sports and basketball, and as well as information about the campus in general. It's citytimes.com, the media organization that we are here representing here for the Knights game. We'll see you back for the start of the second half. Welcome back for the second half of the SD City Knights game versus the 3-0 9th-ranked Chabot Gladiators, as the Knights are 2-0 and are ranked 3rd. So it's a big game, 49-36 as we come back. And let's see if the Knights can hang on to this lead. They're leading by 13 points.
Yeah, they're one of the big things that we've noticed so far is the big discrepancy in points in the paint. San Diego, the Knights have 26 to Chabot 12, and you can really tell that they're really putting it in and taking it to the hole a lot in that first half. And then the other one is the
points off turnovers.
Yeah, performance of Noah Thomas of the Gladiators, and we'll see if he, who is their highest scorer, with a very kind of rough first half, see what happens with him.
He's a great shooter. We'll see if he can get going in the second half, definitely, and get to the basket, able to get an offensive rebound, and it leads to a foul on the Knights. 17 seconds. Right back to the fouls. There were a total of 23 fouls in the first half between both teams, 12 on the Knights and 11 on the Gladiators. So fouls continue. Noah with a 3, going to try to get him going. And it looks like another foul on the floor.
Yeah, Coach Keenan McMiller of Chabot talked about coming down here and playing in this tournament. And coming out of Northern California and coming down here, and that this was going to be a big test for his crew. And they're getting a big test already with the Knights up 13.
Stratton with the mid-range. This is it, and the rebound from Brodus. Brodus is the leading scorer for the Gladiators in the first half. Let's see if that continues here in the second half.
And one of their leading rebounders also, and just picked up another one there.
Edwards out to Hamilton, back to Edwards. Edwards taking it straight to the basket, and they're going to call it a block or a lost ball. No foul there. Knights ball, no points so far in the second half as we enter into the first minute, the second minute. Bradley Quick over to Stratton. Stratton back out to Green, going into the basket, down to one knee, but is able to get the pass off to Crawford, and he gets positioning and puts it in the basket. Crawford continues to have a good day.
And another one driven right down into the gut of the Gladiators.
Here goes Brodus with a move, and it fade. No good, and they're going to call that. That's a bit of a foul there on Hamilton. And that was a hard foul, and these players are letting each other know about it.
Technical foul on Hamilton.
Ooh, wow. Crawford was getting that rebound, but Mateo Hamilton swung down hard right over his shoulder there.
Yeah, and then
dropped to the ground.
Yeah, it looked like there might have been a little taunting after that. It looked like Hamilton kind of gave him a scowl, and that's when it seemed like the technical was issued. So.
It looks like they're going to set up for it's a technical. How many shots for Bradley here?
Gladiator coach McMiller is arguing with the ref about not very happy about that technical foul on his player, Mateo Hamilton.
KJ Bradley with the first shot and puts it in. It's going to be 15 points for him. And the second one is good as well. Extends the Knights' lead to 17.
Common foul on white 11, and then a Class A technical foul on white 11 for taunting.
Thank you. Okay. So you were correct. It was go ahead.
Yeah, it was a common foul on number 11, and then the taunting technical resulted in two points there for the Knights.
So it's a 17-point lead for the Knights, and they have the ball. This is not the start of the second half that the Gladiators are going to be looking for. There's Crawford with the ball, working on Howard. Back over, and it is up, and it is in from Houston. Wonderful cut to the basket. Noah has the ball. Charlin seems to think he stepped out, but he's not getting it. Calling a foul on the ground.
Al Green really putting it to Noah Thomas.
Noah Thomas inbounds it, and it's stolen right out of the air. Bradley pushing it, and Green
nice
coming
pass.
up behind. Almost blocked. He misses it, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to the Knights.
That's a beautiful pass. Who did that pass? Was that Houston? They came back down and got that pass?
I believe so,
wow.
Yeah. Houston's the one who
got the
took it
steal
away,
too.
yeah. And he had a great pass down the court. There's Crawford. Passes it off to Bradley with the open three, and he hits the front iron. Crawford with a one-hand rebound and puts it right back in. This guy's unstoppable.
Strong move in deep.
Brodus at the point with the ball. Howard coming up to set a screen. Down to Howard. That's a short pass, but he does get it. And it looks like they're going to call a foul on the floor. That was a nice little back and forth from Houston. I believe he caught a pass and put it up, and then he stole a pass and then threw an incredible long ball. Got him in position to score, but it ended up getting blocked and sent out of bounds. Wow, Thomas sees the cutting Edwards right into the basket. Good inbound play for the Gladiators. Bradley with the ball. Driving to the side and gets Another foul. That's a shooting foul. Bradley's going to shoot 2.
Hoping to add to his 16 points already.
He is a good free throw shooter. We've been watching him shoot a lot today. He was chosen by Charlins for the technical. So he must be one of their best shooters in the starting lineup. Here's the second shot. 21-point lead. It's a 13-point lead coming into the second half, and it's gotten away from the Gladiators fast. 21-point lead for the Knights now. Brodus with the ball to Thomas. Thomas had the attempt at a 3, but he was fumbling it, but he was able to get the ball back and put it up and get a couple points.
Breaks quite a scoring drop there for Thomas. Haven't seen him put anything in the bucket for a while.
It's only his second field goal of the game. Moore driving to the basket, gets the shot up, loses it. Howard with the rebound. Outlet pass to Thomas. Gladiators, as they do, push the pace. And it gets swatted back by Cubit. Ball back to Mackay Thomas. Driving into the hoop. Gets the shot off. No foul. Letting them play. There was Kemberov 2-on-1. And a wonderful layup from the Bulgarian national.
Transition game that Coach was looking for, Coach Charlins was looking for, right there in action.
Thomas with a great spin, puts it up, and Howard misses the putback. That.
Again, there were 2 Knights meeting him at the rim on that one. Not letting anything easy happen for the Gladiators.
Kevin Moore gives it back out to KJ Bradley, and they're going to set up the offense with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Cubit with the screen. Bradley driving in, fades away, misses it. Cubit looking for the rebound, but he does not get it. Brodus gets it up to Thomas, over to Mims, down to Mackay Thomas. And it's going to be a foul on Cubit. Is that going to be 4 on him?
I think Kamberov got called for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to. Yeah, we wouldn't want the 4th foul there on Cubit, if you're a Knights fan.
First free throw, and it rattles in for Mackay Thomas. And his second shot. And he nails that one as well. It's gonna be a 19-point game, 61-42. Knights with the commanding lead. Gonzalez over to Moore, over to Love. In the corner, great passing. Setting something up. Cubit getting positioning, but it gets blocked once again. Pushing the pace, Thomas is. And there's Mims with the open 3, and he gets it. Cutting the lead to 16. The Knights trying to keep it slow. Moore with the ball. With the teardrop, no good. Kemberov with the rebound, and he draws a foul.
Got a chance to talk with Kamberov on Media Day a couple weeks back. He's a player for the Bulgarian national team for quite a while, since he was 14. So he's been playing, and then that's what he did over the summer. Worked on his game as part of the Bulgarian national team.
So he hits the first one.
Today been a contributor, 4 rebounds already.
And he hits the second one.
And he's got 4 points.
There's Brodus bringing it up. Trying to set something up for these Gladiators. Mims with the ball. Driving into the basket. Back out to Thomas. Noah Thomas getting locked down by Kenny Gonzalez, but is able to draw the foul. Charlins calls a timeout.
The woes for Noah Thomas continue here in the second half. He's picked up a point or two, but only at 7 points.
He got one of it. Got his second field goal just a bit ago. He was 1 for 6 heading into the half, and now he's 2 for 9, and 0 for 4 from 3. But as we discussed, he's not getting many open opportunities from 3.
No, he's not getting open opportunities. The Knights defense is really picking up very high, and he does have a nice move to the rim, but there's always players seem to be there meeting him, and so nothing seems to be coming early for the easy for the Gladiators as far as that's concerned.
The defensive performance from the Knights big men has been really impressive tonight, especially defense. Crawford on both sides of the court, but even Cubit on defense.
Yeah, Cubit's gotten some of his too.
Coming out of the timeout. Down by 17, 18. Makai Thomas with the inbound, looking for Mims. Gets it to him. Back to Thomas. And Thomas gives it to Noah Thomas in the corner. Beautiful pass. And Brodus hits the open 3. 15-point game.
Thomas finding a way to contribute there for the Gladiators with a nice assist after putting it down.
Thomas to Kembarov on the point. Kembarov down to Cubit. Cubit getting his position, but unable to get it in the basket.
Yeah.
Brodus drives in, and it looks like there's going to be a off-ball foul.
No lack of fouls in this game, but it's expected as both teams have been really kind of taking it to the hole and
very aggressive, especially on the Gladiators. The Gladiators have been pushing the limit, pushing the pace. Mims is going to start with it here. Down to Brodus in the corner. Looks like he's getting trapped. Double team. And it's blocked. In Crawford attempts to save it. And it's going to stay with the Gladiators. The Knights have done a wonderful job of trapping once a player gets close to the hoop. There was that was Logan Houston and Alex Crawford trapping Thomas there underneath the basket.
Yeah, it always seems like there is at least 2 players collapsing. So
Thomas gets the shot, inbounds it to Mims, and Mims gives him a nice quick dish back as he runs up and is able to cut to the basket. There goes Bradley. Oh my goodness.
Brodus didn't seem too happy about that foul.
He wanted the block.
Yeah. Sending Bradley back to the line.
Some more. He's shot quite a few free throws today.
6 already, 5 of 6 from the line.
This is the first one. We're back down to a 13-point game. The Gladiators have been chipping away at that lead over the past few minutes. Ayers makes the second. And here goes Brodus, taking it up the court. He took it all the way there and was able to draw the foul.
Interesting, the foul on the shot there when it sure looked like there were a lot of hands on as he was moving through the lane.
Free throw woes for the Gladiators continue as Zach Brodus goes to 3 and 8 on the night. And 3 and 9, but Makai Thomas gets the ball back, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on Dexter Stratton. So the Gladiators retain possession after the 2 missed free throws, and they're going to shoot a 1-and-1 now.
Both teams fairly even on the offensive rebounds.
Thomas with the first one, and he gets it. The second end of a 1-and-1. Took Dexter Stratton out and brought Logan Hudson back in, or Logan Houston. And now Bradley's taking it up. Over to Green, looking for the screen, back over. Kicks out to Green. Driving to the basket, spinning around and twirling, and it's stolen away by Noah Thomas, and he pushes it back up court. We got a 3-on-3 here. And you cannot stop Makai Thomas. Noah Thomas gets the ball back, goes up one more time, and they're going to call the charge on him. After all of that scramble, it ends up with the Knights having the ball.
Thomas really trying to get his game on track there. Taking it to the hole and just a little too aggressive on that. Thought he got rid of it, but ran over the Knights in the meantime.
Kevin Moore with the ball. Bradley passes it down low. It's Crawford making his presence known, and he continues to dominate. That's 20 points on the day. Imms over to Makai Thomas. Brodus looking. Under 12 on the shot clock. Back out to Brodus. Is he going to take the 3? He is not. Driving into the basket with the lay-in with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and he gets it. Gladiator sideline is getting loud on defense. Bradley goes right to the basket and draws the foul.
Yeah, Crawford, Alex Crawford for the Knights is having quite a game, already at 20 points. He was one of the new players that Coach Charlin talked about on Media Day as being someone who could contribute right away for the Knights. And as we can see, he's doing that.
Good things happen when he gets the ball. That's all I can say.
He's one of those Knights that have been already offered at the Division I level, and he'll be heading to Seattle University next year to play Division I hoops.
With that free throw, Bradley joins Crawford as the 2 players in the game with over 20 points. And he makes it 21. It's a 14-point lead here with 10:40 left in the half for the Knights. Mims with the ball, takes the 3, and he nails it. That was a clean shot.
Yeah, they haven't gotten that many clean looks, and he put that one down.
Bradley pass, alley-oop, missed by Crawford, and the putback is missed as well. And here comes Mims in the other direction. Thomas with the lay-in, he loses it with a block from Houston. And they're gonna heave it down to Bradley. Bradley's gonna spin and go up with the left side. Wow. And he gets the lay-in.
Sweet spinning move there by Bradley to get that off of the long pass. I thought there was a block down there on that end against the Gladiators. So transition points, points off turnovers, all those things seem to be going well for the Knights there, pushing it back up to 13.
That's right. That's what we saw there was the Gladiators hit their 3, they get their position, and then the Knights go down and have a wonderful play by Bradley with a pass over to Crawford, but Crawford doesn't seem to get the full grasp on the ball. It looked like they were going for an alley-oop, and he misses it and then misses the putback, and then the Gladiators going back the other way, and then the Knights come back and block it.
Back and forth.
And then right back down the court and actually getting their points.
Yeah, that was quite a couple attempts there by Crawford down the bucket.
But once again, the Gladiators are unable to take advantage of the situation.
Knights,
while the Knights are.
Knights defense picking up full court.
Noah Thomas is back in. Kicks it out to Labatt. Pump fake, drives in, and he only gets the foul.
Labatt's been quiet in his few minutes on the offensive side. He's got 3 rebounds already. Shooting free throws now.
One off the back iron. Second shot. Gladiators still having trouble cutting into this 13-point lead. It's been 13 points since the start of the half, and it's mostly only extended or contracted back to 13 points. So. There it is, bringing it down to 12. Bradley, leading scorer for the Knights with 23 points, brings it up. He's been all over the court. Kevin Moore with the ball. Over to Houston, down to Dexter Stratton with the 3rd rebound. Finally draws the foul, but can't get the ball in the basket, and he seems frustrated about it.
Good effort by Stratton to get back up there twice to get his missed rebounds.
We haven't seen much of him because I believe he got into foul trouble early. Mm-hmm. He has 3 fouls right now.
Yep. Stratton was a player I saw play this summer here in San Diego. He played for the Swish Pro-Am League and was a good contributor there. Was very interested to see him here on the Knights. Gets that second free throw.
He was a starting forward, but only played 5 minutes in the first half. Here goes Thomas. And he sinks it. He might be getting his stroke back after making a couple shots here. There goes Bradley. Down to Stratton. Stratton puts it in.
That has worked quite a bit for the Knights to get it down low and then have a second person down there accepting the pass.
He goes, steals the cut pass, and back up the court goes Gonzalez. Love with the shot, No good, and Stratton gets the rebound, takes the quick jumper, and he is unable to get it in. And that's another rebound for the Knights there. It's out, stays Knights' way. Was that Love that got the rebound after Stratton there?
The Knights have been able to rest Al Green. I don't know if there's any issues with him. He only has 2 fouls.
He's coming back in now.
There we go. Seemed like he got a nice breather there.
Moore with the ball over to Stratton, and it's stolen away by Noah Thomas. We got 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Thomas is going to go right up with it. Gets his own rebound, goes up again, and isn't able to get it the second time. There goes Green, pushing the pace, and it looks like he's going to go right for it. Backs off over to Stratton at the free throw line. Stratton getting his positioning, misses it off, just short. Mims with some wild moves and is able to get a shot off there. Kind of making Love look like he's riding on roller skates or something.
Yeah, Gladiators are getting some opportunities there, but just not able to convert. And on the Knights end of the court, Stratton's having a little bit of problem putting those ones in. I'm sure he's getting a lot of defense on him.
Fade away from Gonzalez from the free throw line. Stratton trying to get another rebound. Isn't able to get it. Mims collects the ball. Thomas over to Rodriguez. Back up to Mims. Going straight to the basket. He's got a lane, and he gets the left-hand layup. Brings the score to 73-62 with 7:18 left in the half.
Yep. Looking forward, tomorrow the Knights will be playing back here at Harry West Gym on the San Diego City College campus at 12:30. We got a 12:30 game against West Valley College. West Valley ranked number 3 in California State, coming off a big win in the first game here at the Knights Invitational today, knocking off number 1 Fullerton 82-81 in a hard-fought game, but West Valley will be quite an opponent tomorrow for the Knights. And then there'll be the second game, which will feature Fullerton and these very Chabot Gladiators. But both those will also be on the Knights YouTube channel. We'll be streaming live both of those, and then Joe and I will be back to call the game, the Knights game tomorrow at 12:30. So
right.
You can find out that. There's a preview of the Knights Invitational out on the sdcitytimes.com website. You can check that out, and with links to some of our other articles and information about the Knights and the West Valley for tomorrow. So check that out.
You'll be able to watch that one here. The Knights versus West Valley. We'll be back. Green with the ball. Bringing it up. Gonzalez over to Moore with the 3. It is no good. Houston gets the rebound. Al Green loses it in the paint. Rodriguez able to get the ball over to Noah Thomas, who's looking for the foul.
Lots of contact coming down the court there.
But he doesn't get it.
Nope.
But it stays with the Gladiators.
So KJ Bradley got a little break, and now he's back in.
Inbound to Mims. He takes the deep 2. He misses it. The ball is back. Knights going the other way. They're going to slow it down a little bit, set something up. Screen from Stratton. Bradley goes right in, kicks it back to Stratton. and he is unable to make it once again. Thomas, fadeaway three. That was tipped. And tipped and blocked by Moore. There's Green off the glass, able to set up a nice jump shot once again. In transition, the Knights getting easy shots.
Nice pass there by Bradley, showing he can do more than just score. He's got 4 assists already tonight.
There's Noah Thomas driving in with the spin on Stratton and the beautiful teardrop shot. Thomas is getting going, but is it too little too late? It's an 11-point game with 5:35 left. Bradley set it up, telling Stratton to go back under. Houston's going to set the screen. Opening up the middle. Looks like there's some space on the outside for Moore to drain the three.
People collapsing on Bradley as he goes to the hole, and he just ditched it out right to the corner there.
Thomas over to Rodriguez. Mims looking to shoot. Makes a move, drives right in, one-on-one, and he gets it right over Bradley.
Technical. I believe that we have a technical foul on Coach McMiller, excuse me, from Chabot.
Looked as if he's hearing what he's saying. It seems he wanted to call timeout, and it ended up turning into a technical.
I think that McMiller was trying to revise history after he yelled at the ref after that non-call. He thought that his player got fouled, I think, on the shot.
Gonna send Bradley back to the line. It's good once again from the free throw.
Shooting 80% from the line.
9 for 11.
Yeah, a little over that.
One more, and 10 for 12. Puts him at 25 points for the game. Leading scorer amongst all players.
And now McMiller gets his timeout.
He got his timeout.
The other kind of tee.
Yes.
He got the other kind of tee. Yes, as you
wrong
said.
tee the first time.
Yeah, wrong tee the first time. Bradley leading all scorers with 25 for the Knights. Alex Crawford also contributing with 20. Al Green 9, Kevin Moore 8, Dexter Stratton 8. Stratton's had several opportunities, shooting 3 for 9. A lot of those misses under the basket there. The top players for Chabot, as we're at the under 5-minute mark here. Mikhail Mims with 16. Zach Brodus with 15. Thomas with 13, having a better second half, but still 0 for 5 from the three-point line for their #1 scorer early in the season. Makai Thomas with 7 and Nick Tumlin with 5. In the rebounding category, Crawford can score and he can rebound. Kevin Moore with 6. Alex Crawford with 6 also. KJ Bradley, Dexter Stratton, Dennis Kamberoff, Kevy Love also contributing on the rebounds with 4 each. And on the Chabot side, Noah Thomas leading with 5 rebounds, and then a slew of others underneath that.
All right. Logan Houston inbounds it to KJ Bradley. He's going to drive it up the center. Oh, almost lost it there. Al Green with the ball.
The Gladiators seem to be employing a little bit of a trap defense there, at the half-court area, but
countdown, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Bradley with the 3, and he nails it. ice in his veins. That's 28, and he's single-handedly putting the Gladiators away in the second half. Swatted away there. And it's going to stay with the Gladiators. What a three by Bradley.
Off of a fantastic pass there by Al Green, who was taking it into the hole and got it to his man outside.
3 seconds left on the shot clock for that three-pointer, and it looks like the Knights are going to continue to try to swat the ball before it even gets in bounds. That's 2 in a row here. Rodriguez inbounds it to Edwards. He gets it to Chabot, he loses the ball. He's able to put it together, but he cannot get it in the basket. It's a rebound for the Knights, going back the other way. Bradley with the ball. He's got an open Green for three. No good. Noah Thomas with the rebound, bringing it back. Brodus to Thomas to Brodus. Almost stolen away there by Bradley. And Chabot is able to draw the foul. Driving to the basket.
The Knights' defense has really kind of tightened up here in the last 5 minutes or so, and kind of got them a little bit extended lead, a little bit, as the Gladiators were starting to pull in within, what, 10,
They were on
9,
12
10, 11?
or 9, I want to say, was the closest they got.
Mm-hmm.
But the Knights kept it sound. They're not too worried about just playing their game and keeping them out. Making sure the Gladiators don't get on any sort of roll and taking advantage of their mistakes. That's been the story of the game. Green with the ball. He's got space, makes him jump, dishes it over to Stratton, and he throws the ball away. Here goes Mims pushing the pace. Edwards with that steal from Stratton. Over to Chabot, pick and roll, and he draws the foul.
Coach Charlins is talking about a focus on that kind of defense there, that Stratton seemed to get a little bit out of place on that ball screen and allowed his man to roll to the hoop.
Misses the first one. Or the double bonus.
You're in the bonus.
Looked like Stratton might not have remembered that, although I believe it was a shooting foul, regardless. And he misses both. And Bradley pushes the ball back up and draws another foul.
Well, this plays right into if they keep putting Bradley up on the line, it's not going to be looking good for Chabot here down the stretch. He's 10 for 12 from the line so far, 28 points.
Bradley's play at the line has been incredible.
Yep. One of those highlights here. Also shooting a pretty good percentage from the field, 8 for 14. 2 for 5 from 3. All around big game for KJ Bradley so far.
Bradley misses the second one. Little fight for the rebound. Howard having trouble getting his hands on it. Back over to Brodus, and he overthrows him, but it looks like it was tipped and out off of Moore, Kevin Moore. Inbounds from Edwards to Mims. Howard setting up a screen. Mims rolls right off. That was a good play. Stratton got lost in the mix. Howard's able to put it in.
Coach, I believe Coach McMillan called McMiller, Keenan McMiller. If I say that enough times, I'll get it correct. He seems to have gotten that timeout. Trying to put something together to make a run here at the end with 2:30 left. I'm not exactly sure who's going to be doing it for them. Those moves down low where they've gotten the ball down low, they seem to have been getting those shots, but I'm not sure if that's what they're needing down 14 here.
Yes, it seems that the Gladiators are finally starting to get some plays together underneath the hoop, but in the first half it seemed like they were really just trying to push and push and push and push and drive right to the basket. Now they're getting some pick and rolls, some movement, some passing, and some shots are going down, but as you said, is it too little too late? The Knights can kind of slow play it for the rest of the game and keep time is their friend.
Seems like Coach Charlins has been running a few sets more from the top in this last few minutes. Slow the pace down a little bit, run a little more clock. Although we have seen a few quick shots, but that would seem to be the thing to do here in this case.
All right, we're getting the press from the Gladiators, probably trying to steal a possession away. There's Bradley taking it up.
Easily breaking the press there, so that was nice.
And he's holding on to it deep. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Really running the clock down here, almost stepping over and back, but he's still alive. Bradley's keeping it the whole way. Back out to Houston. Back to Bradley. 3, 2. And it is blocked. Howard gets the ball, and Bradley reads it and steals it right back. Makes a play. Back out to Green, and they're going to set things up again, it looks. Green goes in, comes back out, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Stratton setting another screen with the 3, and he nails it. Look at that. A minute off the clock and 3 points scored, the last thing the Gladiators wanted to see.
That is not the way to come back.
So Noah throws up, seems to look like a quick desperation 3, and it's going to be a foul on Noah Thomas.
Thomas now 0 for 6 deep.
Oh, no, the foul was on Green. Sorry, Thomas is going to shoot 2. Without looking forward too much, tomorrow, West Valley at 12:30 p.m. for the San Diego City College Knights. They're going to be playing against the number 3 team, as they are the number 4 team, so it's a continued test for them here as Noah Thomas hits both free throws, cuts the lead to 15 with 1:17 left.
It will be very interesting to see how the Knights deal with West Valley's big man underneath.
We were watching that earlier today. He was big.
Yes.
We didn't see his name, but number 35 is a large player, and he looked like he could almost do whatever he wanted, so we'll see how that goes. Bradley trying to run the Knights are running the clock out here. Slow offense, looking for a nice shot. With the 3, and it is no good, but an offensive rebound, which is a dagger in this moment. Kevin Moore misses the 3, and I believe it was Houston that got the rebound. Now it's back to Moore again. Bradley with 15 seconds on the shot clock, 34 seconds in the game. Finds Green open, but it is goaltended.
Goaltending.
It's a 15-point game, or 17-point game. Noah Thomas runs down the court, is able to go coast to coast with a layup, but looks here that the Knights are just looking to run the clock out. 13, 12, 11. Shot clock is off. Bradley with the ball. And I think we can start the cheers as Charlins and McMiller meet in the middle to shake hands, and that is it. The Knights have won the first game for them in the Invitational, 89-74.
Yeah, it seemed like they kind of set the pace at the beginning with tough defense. Really picking up very high, not allowing any of the Gladiator shooters to get open looks, especially in that first half, and really cutting down Noah Thomas, who was their leading scorer before tonight, to a game that really wasn't the top for him, but I think that's kind of the message was tough defense, and they really kept it going for him.
Noah Thomas came into the second half with 5 points, was able to finish the game with 17, having 12 points in the second half, but it's too little too late. They were able to keep him at distance, and Chabot showed up for the second half, but still lost by 2 in the second half, lost by 13 in the first half, so it sets it up pretty easy there for the Knights to just close the game out and take the win.
So the Knights will be back here tomorrow at 12:30 at the Harry West Gym in the Knights Invitational, taking on the number 3 team in California, West Valley, who beat Fullerton, the number 1 team in the earlier game. So it'll be quite a challenge there for Coach Charlin and his crew.
Back-to-back games there. Number 9 beating them today. That's 3-0 for the SD City Knights. The Chabot Gladiators drop to 3-1. We'll see you tomorrow here on the SD City Times YouTube channel to continue watching the Knights Invitational. And it's tomorrow's game, as Vince has said, it's 12:30 between the Knights and West Valley. And thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out City Times Media and SDCityTimes.com to read articles about the basketball team or other sports, as well as other things happening on campus. And as from me, Joe Panek, and my associate, Vince Outlaw. That's right. That is his name.
That is
That's
his
right.
name.
Thank you.
Joe.
Yes, thank you, and we'll see you next time.